Let me show you what we're going to be working on. And I work out in my utility shed. I've spray painted a grapevine wreath white. I also made a cross. I didn't have one and I wanted to do this Easter. So I just I just took some grapevine and cut them and bent it and then used some wrap, and I'm just going to attach that onto the white because I think it would be a nice contrast. Okay, what were you saying, Joe?
The title's wrong.
It's okay. All right, the title's wrong for this live. We'll go back and change it. It's an Easter wreath that I'm going to be making, okay? So first thing I need to do is to attach my little cross. And what I did, as I said, is I just used binding wire and then I hot glued a little bit of moss onto it. And when I put it on a regular grapevine, it kind of got lost. So that's why I decided to do it with the contrast. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my binding wire. And I'm going to feed it through. And I'm just going to attach it to my base. Like so. I'm just going to give that a twist. I'll go back later and cut the ends off. So I've just, whoops, I guess I didn't attach it well enough. Let me get in here again. Okay. We twist it. This time, hopefully, it's going to stay. Okay, and then I'm going to have this attach here. It's my idea. I hope everyone is dug out from all the snow. I believe all across the country, everyone was hit. Here we just got cold for us, very cold weather.
Tiffany's here.
Hi, Tiffany. Thank you for joining. Trying to make up for not going live committed to myself yesterday. I was saying earlier it was just too cold. Here in Florida, I'm out in my utility shed and it was below 30. So today is a little bit nicer, so I thought I would come out and do it. So I was just telling everyone, I made the cross just out of some grapevine and bound it together with the binding wire. And then I just glued a little bit of moss and felt as though it got lost on the brown grapevine, so I spray painted a grapevine white, and I like the contrast that the cross is going to stand out. So that's where I am. And I did go ahead and make a bow, and I used just a simple 4-inch burlap in black, like cabana stripe, and then this Amazing Grace in a burlap, which I thought would look nice against the white and to bring out our cross. So I'm going to go ahead and attach that. And I put just a little bit of a lime green in the center to let it pop a little bit, a little contrast there. Okay, so that's about where I want this. And I just had put a pipe cleaner, white pipe cleaner, so I'm just twisting that on.
Rosanna from Italy. Rosanna from Italy.
Hi, Rosanna. How are you? So nice of you to join from Italy. Okay, so now we have our bow. And the first greenery I'm going to start off with is to get the line of how far I want my design to come out. So I've got some of this. I'm not exactly sure. It almost looks like a rosemary, but I'm not positive. But this is what I'm going to use to establish my line. And just dip that in my glue. Bend it. And I know I want to come over to about where the cross starts on the top, and I want to do the same thing here in the bottom. I'll leave this plain. So let me get another piece. I'm going to come down to the bottom opposite that. Okay. Yeah, let's get another piece, bringing it over. My glue seems a little thick. Turn that up a little bit. You want your glue consistency to be about honey. And that was a little thicker. Okay. This greenery is nice. It all bends. We can put it in whatever shape we want. So I like that. I'm going to bring this out. You know, I have some Easter in my Etsy shop with signs. I just felt as though I wanted something that was a little simple, but Christian oriented. Okay, and I think I want to get another piece of that. That comes in a large bush like this. Okay, and I'm going to get another piece coming out here. So we've got our perimeter established. Okay, so I like the way that's looking. So now I'm going to come in with some more greenery to fill in. Then I've got some pretty white that I'll be adding. A few white berries in this, more of a lime green greenery. But I want to get this deeper color put down first. Okay, so we're going to come in around our bow. Lots of strings. Okay. We'll come to the inside around the bow. That helps to hold the bow loops up. I don't know what you're saying, so just tell me.
6 people.
Okay. Just.
Nobody's saying anything.
That's okay. Okay, I'm going to come behind the bow over here. And then down here. Okay, and then we'll start adding some of our florals and other greenery. Okay, I'm just going to stand back and take a look. I like that. I've got my line. You know, that invisible line we talk about. Telling us, giving us a guide for our design. And I like that. Okay.
Tracy.
Hi, Tracy. Thank you for joining today. Let me know where each of you are from, please, if you don't mind. I'm from Central Florida. Be fun to know where everyone else is from and what your weather is like. The sun is shining here today, and it's much warmer than it was yesterday.
Tracy's from Ohio.
Oh, how's Ohio, Tracy? Very cold?
Denise Miller says hello, Elaine.
Hi, Denise. Thank you for joining. Denise is my sister-in-law, and I know that she's from my home state of Rhode Island. And I saw pictures of her granddaughter on top of a big mound of snow. So I know she's been digging out.
Bonnie says it's -3 in Milan.
-3, oh my goodness. And here I was, I couldn't do my live yesterday because it was below 30 out here in my shed. -3, oh my goodness. Okay, so now I've filled in a little bit. I think I'm going to bring a little bit more down here. Not exactly sure. I think this may be in the boxwood family, if you can see that.
Denise says love you.
Love you too, Denise. Thanks for watching. Okay. And I'm going to come down a little closer to the base of our cross, okay? Just to break the plane of that so it's not just sitting there by itself. And maybe one more piece up here, and then we'll start to add some of our other greenery that has some floral with it. Okay, so I like the shape of that. As I said, I want the cross to stand out. Okay. I went ahead and broke this pick down. It was like this. I got 3 cuts out of it. And this is what I'm going to be adding next. So, it has like a little hydrangea. It has the fern. I like the different color that is in the greenery, which is going to give us a lot of texture. So I'm going to go ahead and place that right up here. Right there. And just get that to blend in with the other pieces that I already have placed. I like that, bringing out the white of our grapevine. And then I have another that has the floral. And that one I want to bring right down here. Okay. Let's mix that around the various. It's got some berries, a little hydrangea bud. Okay, you can see that okay. So we've got one up, one down. I like to work back and forth. And then I have 1/3 piece here, which let's see if I should break this up or perhaps just bring it to the back here. I think that's what I'll do. Okay. This is really helping to fill this out nicely. That looks good. And now you can kind of see the reason why I brought this color in, because I knew we were going to have quite a bit of that in our greenery. Oh, it looks like I found one more piece, and I'm going to have that come from the center there so that we've got that bow surrounded with greenery. Sweating. Whoops. Okay, so that looks nice there. Just bring that a little closer. Nothing's flat. You can see everything stands out from the wreath, and that's what we want. We want it to have plenty of dimension. We've already got that filled out perfectly, but I do want to add a little bit of color. And I was going to go with the purple. Purple being used during Lent. I thought that would be nice to add that. So we're just going to sprinkle this here and there throughout. So I'm just going to move this. Got a little variety, little tiny florals. Looks like thistle, some pip berries. If any of you, this is the first time you're watching me, I'm owner of Inspired by My Angel, CLM. And I have an Etsy shop by that name. You'd be helping me tremendously if you went and checked it out and favorited that shop. You can take a look and see some of the items that I have available. The CLM represents my daughter's initials. I lost my daughter when she was 22 years old, my only child, and I feel as though she's encouraged me to pursue this passion that I've found in floral designing. So that's why the CLM, Inspired by My Angel, just to give you a little bit of a something about me. And I absolutely love creating. And I never would have realized it unless I had lost my job due to the COVID. Okay, so I'm liking the way that purple is in there. I think it just brings a lot to the wreath. So as I said, I want to sprinkle, and I like to work back and forth. So I'm going to come down here now and place this one. A little bit of the white and the purple. What do you think of my cross? Making it out of the grapevine. Just took a grapevine apart, cut it in lengths, and then just wired it. I thought I did pretty good. Let me know in the comments what you think. And I do like the way it's contrasting with the white wreath also. Okay, so we're going to put in some more. And this has a different type of greenery on it also.
Tracy loves it.
Oh, thank you, Tracy.
So does Denise.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. That idea just popped into my head and I went with it. Okay, I'm going to take this and I'm going to bring it down here between the tails. Just bend it. We just want to get that sprinkled throughout. So we've got a little here, a little up there. Let's bring some up here on this side. Yeah, I think right up here. Right? The only thing that limits us is our imagination. We can do whatever. And I like to sit and keep a notebook beside me, and if I come up with an idea, I just jot it down and then see if I can make it happen. Okay, I think that's perfect right there. Another little hint. Keep crushing my bow. Get our tails coming down a little bit. I don't think I need to add much else to this. So I wanted to keep it simple, let the cross be the focal. I love the ribbon that said Amazing Grace. I did bring over these little, I think it's a snowball rhododendron. And I was thinking of just adding a little of that to bring the yellow in. And then I think that will be about it. So we've got plenty of texture. And that's what we're looking for. We want to make sure we have dimension, texture. Bring that right up here to the top. Give us a little bit more height here. Bring in some of that yellow. That's just a little bud. So to me, that should be towards the end. And then this size, coming up right here. Try to place it the way you'd see it in nature. Like that. And I think I'd bring this larger one over here. Yeah. There we go. So each has their own space. Just bend that. Just pull that leaf right off. Let me see if I can see where it goes. Yep. If you happen to pull one off, don't get alarmed. Just place a little bit of glue and you can go right back in and fix it. Okay, I think that added another element, and it's bringing that lime green in. Okay, I've got one more, so let's get some of that down here at the bottom. And I think we'll be done.
Okay, it's very low.
Okay, so I think I want this one to hang down here. And this to come over this way. Kind of step away, take a look at it. I can't step away. I'm happy with that. I think it looks very good. Just give you a little better look. You can, I'd like you to see that cross up a little closer. And then here's some of the florals, and you can see how high off the wreath that comes. Here's the back. I've just come through in one spot. I'll make sure I get that trimmed off. I did go ahead and put a hanger on. I'll trim my pipe cleaner from my bow. And I think the purple adds just enough, representing the royalty. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed. I'm thrilled that you were here with me. Like and follow my page. Share it with friends. That would help my business grow. I would greatly appreciate it. And again, for today, I'm going to say goodbye and thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Bye now.